Will Tesla's price war accelerate EV adoption? Tesla's price reductions in the first quarter of the year have sent waves through the auto industry. As legacy automakers and startups try to catch up to Tesla's electric vehicle dominance. Some wonder if the automakers' price cuts could spur a quicker transition to EVs. While the affordability of EVs remains a major barrier to mass consumer adoption, Financial Times posits that lower-priced Tesla vehicles could accelerate an industry-wide shift toward the zero-tailpipe emission technology. Tesla dropped its prices across its lineup earlier in the year, giving it an edge over other EV manufacturers in the eyes of consumers. Ford has already answered back by lowering the sticker prices on some vehicles, though most automakers have said they will not lower prices. Ford dropped prices 2 times on the Mustang Mach-E this year, though the F-150 Lightning has increased by $11,000 since its launch. Tesla CEO Elon Musk, on the other hand, recently emphasized the company's aggressive strategy to increase overall vehicle volume, even if it means compromising some profitability in the short term. While we reduced prices considerably in early Q1, it's worth noting that our operating margin remains among the best in the industry, Musk said during the call. We've taken a view that pushing for higher volumes and a larger fleet is the right choice here versus a lower volume and higher margin. As competition in the EV segment continues to increase, some automakers are struggling to reduce any pricing in the midst of already low margins and low volumes of production. Volvo CEO Jim Rowan recently noted that it was not worth attempting to boost demand through price cuts, since its demand has already increased beyond its production schedule. Demand for our products is really stable, surprisingly so given geopolitical headwinds and tariffs, Rowan said to Financial Times. I think we would be doing a disservice to shareholders by doing anything other than keeping price discipline. We don't expect to get involved in cutting prices. According to experts, an increase in competition should continue to drive EV prices down over the years. Tesla currently produces more EVs than much of the rest of the auto industry combined, making its production costs lower and effectively making it difficult for other automakers to compete in a price war. Tesla is also planning to build a new gigafactory in Mexico to produce its next-generation EV platform, expected to be an even higher volume, lower-cost platform than its current vehicles. Other automakers are scaling production up too, and even as they eat away at Tesla's market share in the years to come. The overall number of EVs on the road will increase substantially either way. Evidence remains somewhat inconclusive on whether Tesla's price cuts will speed up a transition to EVs, according to the Financial Times. However, with the International Energy Agency recently raising forecasts on EV adoption by 2030 to reach 35% of all new car sales from 25%, it's safe to say the transition is already underway. Source: reposted and summarized from Evanex at Inside EVS. Tesla Model 3 refresh steering wheel spotted. We've been publishing articles about Tesla's reported Project Highland Model 3 for some time now. And we didn't even start covering the potential project until long after Tesla reportedly launched it. That's because there weren't any images or videos, at least initially. However, now we have loads coming in, and the most recent shows what appears to be a refreshed Model 3 with a new steering wheel. A recent Reddit post brought our attention to an image of the reportedly refreshed Tesla Model 3 with the driver's side door open. It's zoomed in nicely, so you can see the steering wheel pretty well, and it's clearly not the one we're familiar with from the current Model 3. While you can't see much of the rest of the car or its surroundings, that's all very clear in the video above, from which the screenshot was captured. The YouTube video comes to us from Caliber 197. It's a 14-minute drone flyover showing the refreshed Model 3 testing under wraps. Regardless, It appears the video shows a Model 3 testing. It's certainly covered at the front and back. And you can even see the driver use the touchscreen to put the Tesla in reverse, since there may not be a stock. While most have to do with the potential lack of stocks, along with people's opinions about that choice. One user says the steering wheel looks like the one in the Tesla Semi. We agree that it's similar, but almost certainly not the same. Source: reposted and summarized from Stephen Loveday at Inside EVs. Tesla to push software update to over 1 million cars. Earlier today, Reuters issued a brief report stating that Tesla would recall over 1.1 million EVs. Domestic builds as well as imported models were included in the recall. The publication noted that the information came from China's market regulator, but didn't provide any details about the reason for the recall. Reuters wrote that a total of 1,104,622 Tesla models were impacted, including Model S, Model X and Model 3 EVs that were imported and Model Y and Model 3 vehicles produced locally. The article was never updated with more details, though, more recently, Reuters published a second article about the same topic. The second article claims Tesla will push a software update to over 1.1 million EVs, according to a Chinese regulator. While the U.S. automaker is using a free software update to address an issue, it's still considered a recall if the regulator believes it involves a safety issue. Reuters notes that it's not clear whether drivers could instead opt to return their cars for a refund. The Chinese regulator is concerned that drivers don't have the option to turn off regenerative braking in Tesla's EVs. Moreover, the regulator believes Tesla's cars should issue more warnings when drivers step hard on the accelerator, since stomping on the accelerator can result in a crash. The Tesla software update will restore a setting that allows the driver to turn off regenerative braking. It will also add new warnings that alert a driver when they step hard on the accelerator pedal. Tesla's vehicles, along with many other EVs, are capable of being driven with one pedal. This means you push the accelerator pedal to progress forward or in reverse, and lift off to slow down and eventually stop. However, there have been many incidents reported in China where Tesla drivers claimed their cars had brake failure. It was later learned that the drivers accidentally pushed hard on the accelerator pedal rather than the brake pedal. Chinese regulators believe this may not happen as often if the drivers were using both pedals as we do in gas-powered cars. The request for the recall was issued after a Tesla Model Y driver in China lost control and killed 2 people. Tesla data showed that the driver never applied the brakes during the crash. Source: reposted and summarized from Stephen Loveday at Inside EVs. Tesla stock rally receives another push from new Twitter CEO reveal. Elon Musk has confirmed Linda Yaccarino as the new Twitter CEO. A new report from the Wall Street Journal has identified the likely candidate for the Twitter CEO position, helping maintain the Tesla stock rally that began yesterday, with many Tesla investors believing that Elon Musk has been distracted by his work at Twitter. It is no wonder that the automaker's stock rallied following the news of a new Twitter CEO taking the helm. Now, according to a new report from the Wall Street Journal (WSJ), the new CEO has been identified, further fueling the Tesla stock rebound. According to the report from the WSJ, Linda Yaccarino will take Musk's position as Twitter CEO in the coming 6 weeks. Yaccarino was most recently a top executive for NBC Universal and the Ad Council, focusing specifically on marketing for the major media outlets. Now, she will reportedly be taking the wheel at Twitter, helping the social media giant regain its footing and work toward profitability. Elon Musk has since confirmed that Yaccarino will be the new Twitter ex-CEO. I am excited to welcome Linda Yaccarino as the new CEO of Twitter. Linda Yac will focus primarily on business operations, while I focus on product design, new technology. Reactions to the new Twitter CEO from Twitter users have been mixed. Many have applauded the return to corporate normalcy, with a more tame business leader taking the helm. Moreover, many believed Yaccarino to be the ideal candidate to help lure advertisers back to the platform following the exodus earlier in the year. However, others have not been as enthralled with the new chief twit. Some Twitter users believe Yaccarino could reverse many of the policies that Elon Musk has put in place that have made free speech a guiding principle on the platform. Assuring users, Elon Musk has responded to multiple concerns posted on Twitter, shortly stating that policies will likely remain as they are. As for Tesla stock, after jumping substantially in the later part of yesterday's trading, the stock has continued to rally, if at a slightly slower pace. With the public announcement of Linda Yaccarino as Twitter CEO likely just around the corner, some believe Tesla stock may jump again in the coming weeks. Source: reposted and summarized from William Johnson at Teslarati. Tesla Cybertruck production leaps ahead, final stamping component arrives. Tesla Cybertruck production is closer than ever, thanks to the delivery of a massive final component of a stamping machine. The Tesla Cybertruck production project has captivated and occasionally annoyed fans and investors alike. Countless new machines, an entirely new production area, and much more have all come together to host the highly anticipated vehicle. Now, the Tesla Cybertruck is closer to production than ever, thanks to the delivery of the final massive piece of what looks to be a stamping machine. The stamping component was first spotted by Joe Tetmeyer on Twitter, who monitors the Tesla Giga Austin facility for changes week to week. As seen in the image and noted by Tetmeyer, the final component is just outside the massive Cybertruck production area, where it will likely be transported inside in short order. Following its short trip indoors, the stamping component will be assembled into the machine that produces the body panels of the Cybertruck. It should be noted that, while similar, this component is likely not designed for the fabled Giga Press, which will be casting the Cybertruck's internal frame. Instead, this machine will take existing stainless steel paneling and stamp it into form before being mounted to the battery and inner truck frame. Ahead of the long-awaited production of the Cybertruck, Tesla has only further tantalized fans by introducing a Cybertruck raffle to its loot box program, allowing customers to spend points for the chance to win one of the first models, further hinting at the imminent arrival of the Cybertruck. The vehicle has made an increasing number of public appearances in recent weeks, including at the Tesla Lithium Refinery event, in which the truck reportedly got stuck in the mud leaving the event. Privately, Tesla has also taken the Cybertruck on increasing laps around its test track in Fremont, California. Source: reposted and summarized from William Johnson at Teslarati.